Telling this to
Okay.
a couple of speeds is not gonna get you much sympathy. I'm sorry.
We're like Darby's a city, I
Derby,
think.
Derby is a place.
So, we're back in the world, and we finished at the end of initiative order last time because I knew that my brain was never going to be okay with trying to figure out where we were. So we're back up to the top of the order with Harrion. Just because last time the recording didn't work very well, and so I had to delete it because it was just a bunch of me bringing up spreadsheets on the screen all the time. Just a bit of a brief recap. Lusmore, the blind fox, has turned out to be a Hexblade Warlock assassin who is a part of the Corps de Fleur and is trying to take Farland's fox Stramata because himself and all of the rest of the Lusmore around him, which is Celtic for foxglove, by the way, and Court of Fleur means court of flowers, so foxglove, foxes, all that. Anyway, give myself a little pattern back there. So because of that, they all see Stramata as being their deity, and so they want to take the deity for themselves and kill anybody in their way, as any religious fanatic should. Yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. So what's the crack then, Harrion? What are you doing?
I'm gonna step into that healing cube.
It's a good idea. How much healing did you get again for that, Fabius?
I'm gonna check.
I'm hoping it's like a lot.
I don't think it's.
Because my current HP is crap.
What is it?
19.
Oh, wonderful.
It's actually better than Farland's. Healing Spirit. 5-foot cube. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature, no action required. So actually, on that wording, the discussion that we had last time was, could the enemies walk into it and get the same healing? No, they couldn't, because you have to do it yourself, Fabius. You have to cause it to give healing to Harrion. It's a conscious effort on your part, which would mean that if you were incapacitated or you restrained or were unable to look at it, then you would not be able to give the healing. You have to be able to see the character in your space. But yeah, Harrion, you're welcome to step into it. You're not going to take an attack of opportunity by moving.
No.
And you get 1d6 healing, so roll 1d6 and add it to your HP.
Yes, sir. Hopefully I roll a 6.
I haven't lined my dice up like I usually do. What is wrong with me?
Ah, 6!
6, nice.
Ha
Sweet.
I dropped the die. I'll be back.
Update your HP for us then.
Yeah.
And then what else do you want to do on your turn?
Well, I sort of want to mess someone up, but let's see. 25. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you. Let's see. What else can I do?
Also, I'm not saying you don't have to mess them up. I'm saying actively. I don't know if I want to personally kill them.
Whenever you kill, I mean, you don't have to reason it out with them or anything. You can, when they get to 0 HP, you can tell me that you don't want to give them a killing blow.
Yeah.
And just incapacitate them. That is an option that you have on any battle. You don't ever have to kill anybody. It's just that you're all a bunch of murder hobos, so you've been killing everybody you've come across. But please make a decision,
Well.
because you've taken 10 minutes on this turn so far.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
thinking
5
if
should be charitable.
maybe I could go for maybe a vicious mockery. Is that something I can do now?
Yeah, sure. I saw that. I saw that list of vicious mockery insults. I've sent that over to you. I didn't know if you wanted to use it as inspiration or not, but it's yours to use if you want to.
I liked it. I read through them. It was fun.
Cool stuff.
I might use one of these.
So it's a
So,
60-foot radius, right?
yeah.
And what is it? 1d4 psychic damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they have to do a wisdom save or anything?
If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage.
What's your spell DC?
My spell DC 16.
Okay. You roll some saves. Let's just put those left to right in order. So 16, right?
Yep.
Let me see what their wisdom is. So they have a +4 to their wisdom. And he has 0 to his wisdom. So they all actually fail. Every one of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they rolled
+0 to your wisdom.
He's not going to respond to that because he's invisible and he doesn't want you to know where he is. What damage did you roll?
I have not rolled yet, so that's a D4.
Well, do it then.
Yeah. 4.
4. Wow.
Ooh.
Not bad. Especially not bad since it's against 4 enemies. That's the first damage. That's the first damage that our assassin has taken. It has been. This is our second. This is our 3rd hour going into this combat, and he has not taken any damage until that point. Right. You've now got a bonus action. Would you like to use cunning action, disengage, or dodge, or what?
Let's see. What can we do?
Cunning action, you can dash, disengage, or hide. If you dash, then you will be leaving their threatened area. They'll get an attack of opportunity, or you can leave with a disengage, and then they won't get an attack of opportunity, or you can hide.
I think I'll disengage.
Okay, where are you going to move to?
I am going to move a little bit closer to Icarus.
Alright, you've got 25 feet of movement. You can't move through an enemy's square.
Okay,
So
there.
that's 5, 10,
10,
15,
15, 20, and 20.
25.
There we go.
That's it? Okay, cool. Next in the order, Farlan.
I was gonna go over to that square and also get my heals, but I'm quite high up, aren't I?
You're very high up. I think we said that you were
I
95
am.
feet up. Yeah, you're 95 feet up.
I have it written down, yeah. 95 feet in the air.
Going down a diagonal is the same as going in any direction at a diagonal. You have the same speed. So in 3.5 edition, it was that a diagonal would cost 7.5 feet. In 5th edition, any direction, no matter which way, it's all 5 feet. So you could go down at a diagonal and it would still only be 5 feet. So, you know, you can go sideways, you can go forwards, you can go backwards, you can go downwards, you can go upwards. It's all 5 feet, whichever way you go. What do you want to do? What movement speed do you have as a dragon wordling? That's the real question.
I think it's
Silver Dragon Wormling has a fly speed of 60. So you have 60 feet
Yeah.
of movement to move. That's 12 squares. You could go down to 35 feet above the ground, and you would then be 10 feet above the roof height, because the roof height is 25 feet up.
And I can't get that heal unless I'm in that 5 foot of thing, can I?
Nope.
Or is it above as well?
Nope.
Literally just in it. Okay.
It's a space on the ground.
Yeah.
You've got spells though, right? You could you would have to drop the wormling, but you could heal yourself that way.
But I can't.
Or you wait for someone else.
I would have
heal
to
you.
go. I would have to travel downwards.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to transform back and just die because I wanted to heal. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
you've
my
got so many
movement to
spell
go
slots left,
towards.
dude.
I know I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement to go and head towards that square.
Okay.
So down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably move it closer towards you, like next.
You can do that on your next turn, but you can't do it now as a reaction. You'll have
No,
to wait
no,
until
but-
it's your turn. Yeah.
I can go over them because I'm away from them, can't I? Without getting into combat with them.
You're 10 feet above them.
Yeah. 10. 15,
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're 10 feet above the square at the moment.
Yeah.
So you can still attack if you want to. You'll be attacking down on them, so you'll have advantage.
I am gonna roll my thing for my. It's a D6, isn't it?
Breath weapon. Yep. It's a 5 or a 6. You get it back.
That's a 5.
Use that bad
You
breath.
get it back. You got it back again, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Alright,
Mentos for
15-foot cone. It's either cold or paralyzed. What you want to
Yeah,
do?
I'm gonna use my paralyzed breath.
Okay. Well, this guy here is already paralyzed. He's still paralyzed from the last time.
Okay.
Now he's gonna be
This
double
guy
paralyzed.
This guy's in flight.
How high up?
That I can't remember. We'll just.
Oh.
I think we said that he was in flight, but at normal level, whereas this guy is higher up. This guy's like same height as you at the moment, because he couldn't get up all that way, could he? So I think he was something like 30 feet range away from you. This guy, while you were at 95 feet,
Well,
so he's going to be like 65 feet up in the air. So 40 feet up, so 30 feet above where you are at the moment.
Okay, I still. I still want to use it.
Do it.
Yeah.
So it's a
saving
15-foot
throw.
cone, and it's a DC 13.
Yeah.
So one guy's already paralyzed, so he isn't going to roll, and the other guy failed. Okay. This guy has become paralyzed. Congrats. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yay.
Do you have a bonus action you want to do, or I guess you can't do a bonus action, at the moment, can you? 'Cause
No,
you're in
I
dragon
can't
form.
do.
That's fine then.
No, I
Next
cannot.
person in the order is the mages. Well, 2 of them are paralyzed. They can re-roll at the end of their turn, but not during. But this guy is still in the running. He sees that he's the only person on his team that he can actually see up and fighting right now. So do you know what he's going to do? He doesn't care all that much about religious cultism, so he's just going to fuck off. So he's going to come over here. He's going to take a dash action. He's going to fly away. So that's let me see what distance that is. That's 45, so he can make it to there. No, fuck off. I'm trying to select my dude now. Right, so yeah, he's going to make it to there, and that's it for him. The other 2 guys are going to roll their saves. So we'll say yellow is the top guy and blue is the bottom guy.
Mm-hmm.
5 and a 3. Neither of them are unparalyzed. Next in the turn order, though, is our friend the assassin. He, because he is invisible, let me see what he can do with that. Because he's already used his spell slot, so he's going to have to use his rogue abilities now. And I think what he wants to do is he wants to attack Fabius, who is right in front of him. Because he doesn't like the fact that Fabius is going to fuck his shit up.
The gas man.
Fabius, are you still in wild shape? Did we say that you were in
No.
black bear? Or no, you're not. Okay. Right.
Because
so...
I wanted to do the healing spirit.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, so let me see. Does invisibility give advantage on attacks? Also, invisible creatures attack with advantage. Okay, great. Yeah, so that means that he can attack with advantage, which gives him sneak attack. So he is going to fuck your whole shit up, dude. He's really going to come for you now. He's got 2 short swords, and he's going to roll. His first attack roll is a 13 plus 11 is a 24. I believe that hits you. That one has sneak attack damage on it. His second attack is going to roll. That's a 19. Let me just see if he gets a crit on that. He might actually get crits on 19s as well as 20s, but I just want to check. I don't see, in a brief glance, I can't see it anywhere, so we're going to say no. That might just be a fighter ability, and I'm making it up. So he is going to roll a total of 6d6 and add 8 to this.
Oh my god.
That's sneak attack,
Lord.
baby. And he's still got blink cast on him, so at the end of this, he's going to roll to see if he turns invisible again and disappears out of this plane of existence. Right, that is 8, 11, 15, 20, 28. 28 damage, please, Fabius, as he comes out of invisibility. 28 damage all in one turn, and he's going to roll to see if he goes into blink again. And he does. He blinks out of existence again.
This guy!
And he can do it to any space he can see within 10 feet, because that's just the wording of the spell, so he's going to do that. And you don't know where he is. Okay. And I'll just double check on that, just to make sure I'm not pulling that out my arse. Where is blink? At the end of the turn, when the spell ends, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. Wonderful. Okay. This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy, man. This fucking guy. He has so much HP. He is by far the person on the battlefield at the moment with the most HP. It is now Iris's turn. Iris is flying and has 2 paralyzed guys. She doesn't know where the fuck anybody is besides these 2 guys, so she's going to come over and attack the most hurt one.
Wait, so, you know, because I paralyzed him, did he fall?
Yeah, he's lying prone on the ground, yeah.
Okay.
So, if someone is prone, then melee attacks have advantage against them,
Right.
and ranged attacks have disadvantage against them because they're a smaller target to hit from further away. So it makes sense. So if everybody were to gang up on these 2 foxes right now, then you would all get advantage on them, and they wouldn't leave their paralyzed state until. Hang on, let me just see. Paralyzing breath. Each creature in that area will succeed. Will be paralyzed for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. So yeah, so there's nothing in that says that they'll be taken out of paralysis by someone attacking them. So basically, you all get free attacks on these guys, and they all have advantage. So, you know, fucking do it.
Kind of fucked up now.
I mean, Iris has got full health. She doesn't give a shit about any of that shit. She's just gonna come and stab the fuck out of these dudes. She also
Iris, maybe we should chill a little bit. They're doing this for their
she can
for
do
their
this.
god who is Stramata.
I understand that, dearie, but my entire thing is that I fuck people's days up, and I'm going to fuck these guys' lives up. Look, I know that you want them to be left alive. That doesn't mean that I can't stab them a few new assholes.
No.
True. But, you know, go easy on them, I guess.
Mr. Vital Bits.
So on the first one, she misses.
My plan worked.
And the second one, she misses.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So that's Iris's turn. It is now Fabius's turn.
Yeah.
Can't hear a word you're saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking about if I should move the healing spirit or not.
Well, if you do, you could move it into Farland's space, but either way, it's when that person starts their turn there. It's not when the spirit appears on them. So Farland can make the move into it on their turn next, but it's only on their turn that it actually affects them. So you would be wasting your bonus action basically if you did it now. Because they're only 10 feet away and they've got that movement easily by flying there.
Yeah, I thought about like Icarus to how far up in the air are you? If you wanted to use it.
I think
Now
I'm
badly
still
damaged.
5 above.
Yeah, we said you were 5 above, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so you're 5 feet up. So you could easily make it there now. If you wanted to walk into the healing aura, Icarus.
I think I'm good at the minute. I think I still have like a good amount of hit. I'll check though. Yeah, I still have like 41 hit points. So.
You've still got 16 points of lay on hands.
Yeah.
Or did you give that all to Farland? And not change
No,
it?
I haven't done anything with them yet. We were gonna do something my last turn.
Right.
But that got postponed because I went to kill a different guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
As you do.
You went to shank a dude. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
so you do have... you do still have 16 hit points of healing. You just have to touch the person that you want to do. And you can do it as an action. So it would take your attack action if you did. But you've got that as an option in your back pocket if you want to on your turn. Fabius, what are you doing on your turn?
Jump over to the other building.
Okay. What's your... Let me just have a look at the jump calculator. What's your strength
I forgot
score?
that you could jump from roof to roof.
Your strength is 16. I can't remember what we said you could jump last time. You're 3 foot tall. Or are you 4 foot tall? I think you're 4 foot tall, aren't you? Your long jump is 16 feet horizontally. Great. You can easily do that.
Yeah.
So you're going to jump over and what are you going to do? You're going to attack these guys?
Yeah.
Again, I can't hear you.
I'm gonna attack them with my big sword.
Okay. Do it. Where exactly are you moving to? You've not moved anywhere.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Here.
You've got them in a group. So Titanis moved with you. I'll move Titanis back.
Silly bird.
Sometimes it's like in a group, and sometimes it's.
This is why I removed Titanis from the battlefield, honestly, because you keep moving the fucking bird around. I'm gonna get rid
But
of
I
the
don't
bird.
know if I moved them both or not.
It's fine, it's fine. The bird's on the ground. He's not interacting with the battle in any way. I've deleted him. He's still down there. He's just... We're not gonna mess with that at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just walking around.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
He's
what
pecking.
the fuck's going on. Just
He's trying to find some food. He's just chilling down there. Okay, what's the
Yeah.
crack then?
I rolled 13.
13. Did you roll with advantage?
No. Do I have advantage?
yeah, you have.
Yeah, because they're both prone. So you have advantage. Just roll to see if you crit.
13 was the best.
Okay, that's fine. And this is with your dagger? Or with your sword?
My sword.
Sword, then you hit with a 23. Yes, you definitely hit. That's 2d6 plus 6 then, please.
Then 16.
16 damage. Which one did you attack? The top one or the bottom one?
The top one.
The top one is the one that had the fewest hit points. He's only got 14 hit points. So is this someone that we're going to just incapacitate and not kill?
I think incapacitate. Yeah.
Okay. So then he is unconscious. He's not dead. He's unconscious. He's at 0 hit points. Effects end on him, but he is he's out. He's out for the count. So he's unconscious there. So that's him. That's your turn. Did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
What I can do on my bonus action.
What are you, Druid Barbarian? You have attacked. Are you still enraged? You've taken an attack on every single turn.
I don't know
Or did you not rage
when
this time?
I have raged one time, but I don't know
Yeah.
how.
It wasn't
long
this
it's-
battle. That's fine.
No.
Okay. So then you've got blah, 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 blah. No, you don't have any bonus actions that you can do, really.
No. Then I'm done.
Perfect. Right. That means it's Icarus's turn.
Yes.
Definitely. You've got
You
one
still
guy
want-
left who is still up that you can see. This guy up here is unconscious. You don't need to do anything with him. He's not dead. He's just unconscious that you can question later. He's stable. He's not dead. But this guy below him, this guy is still awake. He's just paralyzed. And when he's unparalyzed, you don't know, but you think that he might start attacking you again.
Karen, do you still want me to do Shield of Faith on you to increase your AC by 2?
That would be kind of good, yes, since I only have 25 in.
Cool, cool. Well, you are currently in range, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I do my bonus action first before
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah?
Okay, so I'm doing Shield of Faith as my one bonus action, and Harrian
Okay.
is currently within 60 feet of me.
Correct.
Very much so.
And it
Here,
can
bud.
last up to 10 minutes.
Nice.
Swoosh.
I will also mention, Icarus, that you as a paladin do have something called Aura of Warding, which means that any friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have resistance to damage from spells. So,
Oh.
had you been stood next to people all game, all battle, you might have reduced their the damage that they'd taken by magic by half. So it's something just to bear in mind. I would have mentioned this sooner if I'd have remembered, but I've only just looked myself now. But yeah, if it's something that you want to help people's health out with, then it also helps to sort of stop them taking damage in the first place. So that might be something to think of.
Everyone standing in a circle around Icarus.
That's you joke, but that's actually how a lot of D&D parties work. They work very closely with the paladin.
They do.
The paladin takes center stage, and everyone just stands close to them because of all the aura area of effects that they get, and because they've got lay on hands, which they can only do at touch distance, and you don't want to have to make the paladin go running up and down the battlefield, you know?
Yeah. I've
So
got
it's
like a makeshift thing over there, and it's falling down currently. But
Okay, I thought that
Well-
there was
I was
something
really
in
worried.
your room, and I was like,
So you've used bonus action Shield of Faith. Do you want to heal anybody? You do have the action to heal, and you've got the lay on hands still of 16 hit points.
what hit points is everyone on? I don't even know. 5, 10.
I'm on
I'm
9,
like
and then 9
62.
temporary.
Yeah, Farlan is by far the most fucked up, and everybody wants Farlan
Yeah.
dead. Farlan is currently making a beeline for a
Yay.
healing spirit to try and get some health back.
Yeah. They got me fucked up, bro. My
You
skills
can
are hanging
also-
off and shit.
Yeah, you can also easily make it to Farlan in the speed that you've got. You've got a flying speed of 40, so you can easily make it there. If you want
It's
Oh,
to.
probably
yeah.
good to heal Farlan more because
Because you're in
Yeah.
behemoth form, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I? You know how I can't move through enemy squares?
Yeah, these
Does that
are
count if
prone.
I fly over?
They're prone, paralyzed enemies. I'll just say that you can't end your turn in their square in this case. But yeah, you can fly over them easy, even
Yeah,
without
okay.
those circumstances.
Um,
Oh, what's this we've got here? A little
I
red
did
square
the
left
No,
behind. here.
no, you did
And-
it again.
Pool of blood.
Just dry
I
out
didn't
your
even
cold
kill
shoulder.
anything in that spot this time.
So you
It's
can.
just you standing there dripping with blood of
Yeah.
your enemies. It's just
Yeah,
me
yeah,
around
So
you.
you do actually have any amount of the 16 you can give to whoever you want. So you could heal Farlan for the whole 16 right now, or you could leave some behind, or you could do a bit of it. However much you want to heal, you can do right now just by touching Farlan.
I give you 10.
Great stuff.
Thanks.
Just
I
mark that
feel
off
a
on your
little bit
character
better,
sheets.
and I think that my scales are not peeling off as much as they were 5 seconds ago. Because what was that about?
Yeah. Well, put that into your temp HP, please, Farlan, just so we can remember it's your dragon form that's got that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That was end of the initiative order. So back to Harrigan.
All right. Well, I'm guessing we're gonna move up a bit and attack the final paralyzed guy.
This guy, yeah.
Yep. And I'm also gonna ask the quick question: is he wearing anything metallic?
Let me just have a quick look what armor he's got. Did I write down exactly what armor he
That's
had?
right?
No. But I have
Uh,
an idea.
I think he's just wearing regular clothes. I think it's part of his warlock pact is that he gets mage armor. Yeah, he has mage armor. So his AC is 13 plus its dexterity modifier. So and he gets that spell at will because of his pact. That's free information that I'll give you right now. So he is just wearing, although in his picture he looks like he's wearing armor, he's actually just wearing sort of regular garb.
Okay.
So he might have like a belt buckle or some rivets
Yeah.
or whatever, but it would just be regular shit.
At
He is
most, maybe
carrying-
something leather.
He's carrying 2 swords, but they're like 2 parts of his cane that he split in 2 to make 2 short swords. It's like a hidden blade that he carries. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got that. He's got that heat. He's got that metal rather. He's got that metal on him. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack the final guy. Try and knock him unconscious.
Okay. He's got a lot of HP.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going in with the double whammy of Mariah Ferry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you've got advantage already because he's, prone. So you can. Pardon me. So you can roll with advantage and also add your sneak attack, which is 2d6.
Yeah. 13 and 13 again.
13 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually misses.
No, not 13. No, 13 total. No.
13 on the die. If it's 13 on the die, then they both hit.
Yeah.
That was with advantage though, right? So you've still got your other attack.
Yeah.
So roll that as well, and then we'll do all the damage together.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. 6 on the die on the other one.
So that's just a 10. So that one doesn't hit. So you've got 3d6 plus 5 damage.
6. And 15.
Okay.
15.
Let's see. Let's do a different song, shall we? Let's see if I can change something around on this.
Let's have some nice lullabies because everybody's asleep. Unconscious.
Right. Okay. So you've done your damage. Are you doing anything else with this turn? You've still you've done your bonus action, haven't you, to attack with both weapons?
Yeah.
So and you've done your movement. So that's it for you. Next is Farland's turn.
I would like to fly down to the totem thing.
Okay. So that's just 10 feet of movement. You've still got 50 feet left.
Yeah. Is it a D1? Yeah.
Yep.
That is a 4.
Cool. So add 4 to your health. I need 10 HP.
Is that on my temp?
Yep.
So that's... I can do math. 23.
Awesome.
And since last time I rolled my little speaking to animals die last session and it was foxes.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to talk to Stramata, I guess.
Okay. You get a free speak action, it's fine, you can talk.
Yeah. Stramata, do you understand what they're saying when they say that you're a god to them? Do you understand what that means?
Me? I don't understand what they're saying at all.
So you wouldn't want to just go with them?
No.
Okay.
That's canon. What Stramata sounds like when they're talking, but otherwise they're just
That's so good.
Yeah. No, I have no idea. By the way, I'm very hungry.
I'm gonna make sure that after this is all done, because this is kind of for you right now that I'm doing this, and so I don't die. We're gonna get you something to eat, I promise.
It's all for me. I'm fabulous.
I know, always.
So it's your turn still.
Yeah.
You want to re-roll your breath weapon?
Yeah.
Just to see if you get it back.
5 vibes with
But
me
are
today.
you fucking kidding me? You've got weighted dice. You've got you recharge every single time. This is not.
It's
This
the
can't
same
be
dice
real.
that I
This
always use
can't
with my
be real.
greens.
You've had all 5s and
Dead
6s
ass
with that die for
eyes.
the last 6 turns. I don't believe it.
I'm not fucking with you.
Okay, well you've got what? You've got cold breath that you can do if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But it is every creature in that area.
Okay.
Just hit him with your fists.
I guess
you could bite. Yeah.
Through again. Yeah, I'll use bite then.
Yeah, your bite actually has a lot of damage with it, but
I just work with the
cold breath.
Just take those dragon fists and just work the body. Work the body.
if it, you know, how do I do this with this bite? Because the numbers on the thing were confusing to me.
+6 to hit. So roll a d20 and add 6.
Okay.
You roll it with advantage because he's paralyzed and prone.
Okay. So that's 17.
17 hits. Roll 1d10 and add 4. And that's piercing damage.
10. Roll a 10. Roll a 10. Roll a 10. Roll a 10.
1 and 4. It's a 5.
5. You got a 1. Great stuff. That's Dice Christ balancing everything out for you.
I know.
You get your both weapon back. Tough shit. You get nothing on your bite. Great. Okay. So that's the Mage Fox's turns.
No, but it's okay because it's a very gentle bite. It's a very gentle,
just a nibble.
Nip. Yeah, it's a
nibble.
Little nip.
Little nip. So this guy just rolled to see if he got out of the paralysis effect.
I hope not. While I've just bitten him, that's kind of awkward.
You have just bitten him.
I just see the scene from Madagascar. Alex, why are you biting my butt?
Oh, it's Constitution. So his Constitution is 0, but he rolled a 15. So he does get out of the paralysis. But that's at the end of his turn and he is still prone. So let me just turn.
He's just lying there, surrounded by everyone.
Well, let me turn this guy as well. So he's prone as well. So that's how we know they're prone. So no one.
Imagine waking up out of paralysis, just like, oh.
Yeah,
fuck.
don't fuck with the He's been awake this whole time. He's not unconscious.
Friend.
He's not unconscious. He's just paralyzed, my friend. He knows what's been going on.
I'm sorry. I would feel so bad if it was real and I'm just biting someone.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
He can't get up yet because it takes half his movement to do that, and he's just ended his turn before he rolled that, so he doesn't get to get up yet. But he has been awake this whole time. His friend above him, though, is unconscious. He is nearly dead. He's like death's door, but stable, because you chose to do that. This guy, however, is still prone and no longer paralyzed. So you will still get advantage on attacks against him because he is prone. But on his next turn, he will get to stand up. So yeah, there's that. What else did I need to say? Oh yeah, we'll do this going forward to show if somebody is prone. So don't go fucking around with the rotation of your character if you can help it. To rotate it, you hold shift and use the WASD keys or the scroll wheel. But yeah, if you turn your character sideways, I'm going to say that you have chosen to go prone, and then that's your choice. And I'll roll all of my enemy attacks against you with advantage because I'm a shitbird like that.
I don't have a scrolly mouse, and I
care.
Accidentally do it.
I don't care. You turn your character sideways and leave it that way, then when it comes to your turn,
well, what if he's
I'm
just
going to roll
slightly
against
diagonal?
you with advantage. Next
what
is
if he's just
it's
slightly
Lusmore's
diagonal?
turn. It's Lusmore's turn. Lusmore comes out of Blink. He's got 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to jump across here, and he's going to attack Farlan. He. Let me see the wording on sneak attack. Okay. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So he's got an enemy, he's got an ally that's within 5 feet of you. That's this guy, who is not incapacitated. He's just paralyzed, or was paralyzed. He's now just prone. The wording of this guy is incapacitated, this guy is not incapacitated. So this guy is the only reason that he gets sneak attack right now. And he's going to hit you with sneak attack.
Oh my god.
And he's going to roll twice because he's got the 2 weapons. So, let's roll.
Well, it's been nice knowing you all.
16 plus 11, I'm thinking 27 is going to hit you. And 11 plus 7... 18 is also going to hit you, I imagine. What's the AC on a dragon? 17.
17.
Oh, it just beat it. Okay, so that's 6d6 plus 8. Everybody that healed Farlan, you did well.
Guys.
You did well, but this might not last. 7, 9. Oh, that's 2 6s. So that's 21, 23, 23 plus 8 is 31 damage.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm literally only just alive.
Yeah, because you had 32 health before I just hit you with that. So you are out of dragon form. No, you're out of dragon form. You are alive, but you only have 1 HP. So take off all your temp hit points and reduce your current hit points down to 1, please. He is then going to roll to see if he goes into blink again. And he does go into blink again.
Dickhead!
And he's going to do it in a space 10 feet away from him. That he can see. That's within range. So you don't know where he is. But he has blinked. He's now in the astral plane. So that was his turn. It's now Iris's turn. Iris is all kinds of pissed off because she hasn't been able to hit this fucker, and she wants to roll against him and fucking hit him because it's time that this squirmy little bastard died. Because it's because of him not being killed before now that meant that you took all that damage. So maybe we should have killed him. That's 21 to hit on the first attack. And oh no, actually, it's a two-handed weapon, and she doesn't have extra attack, so that's fine. But it was still 21, so that's 1d10 plus 3 damage. So she's going to roll, and that was a 4, so 7 damage to this shitbird. He's down to less than 3/4 of his health. That was Iris's turn. It is now Fabius and then Icarus. We are only 3 minutes away from the break, but we started late because of chat.
Yeah.
So, should we finish this initiative and then go for 10 minutes?
Yep, sounds good. Ah!
Cool.
Yeah.
Ah!
Actually, the session's only been going for 48 minutes because the actual OBS recording has a timer at the bottom of it. So we've been going for 48 minutes, so we could still go for another 12. So whose turn is it then? So it was Fabius. So Fabius, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing Primal Savagery.
Can't hear you.
I'm doing Primal Savagery.
Primal Savagery, lovely.
Yeah, and attacking the last one. Yeah, him right in front of me.
Okay. Primal Savagery is cantrip. It's 1 action, it's instant. You channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Ooh, like acid. Make a melee spell attack against 1 creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 2d10 acid damage. Nice. I love that. Getting your claws out.
So I'm just rolling the d20 then.
You roll a melee attack, yeah. But you roll twice, so because it's with advantage still.
15 I rolled.
15?
Yeah.
15 is just their armor class, so yes, you've hit. So roll 2d10. You might kill him on this turn.
Is 0, is that 10?
Yes.
Yeah. 13.
13 damage kills him. you can either do this to incapacitate him, or you can kill him. Your
I
choice.
can incapacitate him, but
You're being so savage.
I'm being so savage, but he's
Okay.
He's not happy.
Describe how you incapacitate this guy with your teeth and claws.
Yeah, like he's have like razor blades in the, like everywhere on the body with like acid marks everywhere.
Nice. I imagine you bite down on his shoulder or something, and you're just like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. It's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
We were kind of both doing that. That's really funny.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right.
energy.
That's your action. You've got a bonus action. What do you want to do? Do you want to do anything at all, or?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Then you've got. You can either use rage if you wanted to. You could use your second rage now. And then that will help you if you come up against dude on your next turn. Or you could leave it and then choose to use it on your next turn if you want to do that instead. But personally, I would do the latter, but it's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it.
Okay, cool. That's that then. Or you could use a wild shape if you want to get rid of the healing aura.
Yeah, they have Farland used the healing spirit.
And then took a lot of damage.
Took a lot of damage, yeah. So yeah, it's up to you really. You can keep it there. You can do what you've done if you want. You can stay as we are, and then we just move on to the next person. I think maybe I'm just confusing you more than anything. But that's your turn if you want to just end it there.
Yeah, and use the wild shape again then.
You gonna use your wild shape?
Yeah.
Okay, what shape are you taking?
I'm gonna see the list again. I thought it was quite boring if I took the same thing again.
Black bear?
No, it's more fun if I choose something else.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna see on the list.
That's fine. While you're looking at that list, Icarus, do you want to take your turn?
Yes. I feel like it won't do much, but I'm gonna use the rest of my 6 lay on hands health on Farland.
Okay. Farland. Farland is now up to 7 HP.
I feel like maybe I can breathe a little bit better now. Thanks.
Right.
Just, I hope 7 is once again a lucky number. Like, giving you exact 10 HP was.
Yeah, that is not, like, the guy definitely doesn't have a +8. Wrong.
Right.
Nothing.
Cool. So that's your action. You've got a bonus action if you want to use it. Yeah, the only bonus action you've really got is Misty Step, to be honest. Besides that, it's stuff that you've already used. So if you used Shield of Faith again, then you would have to drop it on Harrigan. But you could do that to Farlan if you wanted to give Farlan the Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I mean, Farlan's gonna have more use of it now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So if you
Jesus.
want to do that, just
attack.
mark off a first level spell slot.
My glasses are all of a sudden very.
And then
messy.
Harrigan, if you take that +2 off your AC, and
Yeah.
Farlan, if you add a +2 to yours, just temporarily, you can just put the number +2 if you want.
Like I
I'll
did.
just write it down on my piece
That's
of
fine.
paper, because otherwise
Are
I'll
you
forget.
eating me, you little vampire? I will suck your blood. Blah blah blah.
Bound to suck your blood.
Yeah. So
Must be one of the best guys at Hotel Transylvania.
where are we on this? We've got 4 minutes left until the break. Let's see how much we can get through until the break. Harrigan's turn.
I was thinking either I can try and get some more damage in on this more.
Yeah.
With some more vicious mockery, or I could try and make him drop his weapons by using heat metal.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if heat metal is something that I have to see the person. Hang on.
You do need to see it, yeah.
Well.
How about this? On a character's turn, they don't need to do everything that they want to do on that turn. You can ready an action by using your action and your reaction, so that you can tell me what prerequisite condition you want to happen, and then tell me what action you're going to do as a reaction to it. So say your prerequisite condition is when Lusmore reappears. That's the condition. So when or if he reappears and I can see him, I want to cast heat metal on his swords. And then that can be your readied action.
That sounds like a plan.
Does that make sense to you? Yeah. That's something that you can do if you want to, and then when the time comes, if he does reappear, then you can use your spell, your second level spell slot to do that.
Yeah, I would love to do that, because that would give us maybe a chance of a slight advantage.
Yeah. You just to put that out there, I'm gonna get a drink in a sec when we go for a break, because this cough's getting annoying. Not to put the cat amongst the pigeons or anything, but you do also have Healing Word at your disposal if you wanted to. You do only have so many spell slots, and that's a first level spell, and Heat Metal's a second level spell, and you've got plenty of spell slots for both when those turns come. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to heat the weapons so that they drop, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, I think I am contemplating Healing Word as well, but I feel like we need an advantage against Lusmore, because he's doing a lot of damage with those swords. And I mean, speak freely, everyone. If you want me to do that, or if you want me to heal someone, or
what if I read out the wording of heat metal so that everybody understands what it is that Harrigan's trying to do? Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range. The range is 60 feet. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, which is a minute later, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing the object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. That's what Harrigan is trying to do in this moment. So rather than just give Farlan more sponge for this guy to hack away at. Harrion is suggesting that instead he cause him a lot of damage that no one's caused him yet, and also potentially get him to drop both of his swords, or take disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
To me, that seems like the strategic one to go for.
That, yeah. Especially because I've been considering what to do on my turn, and I was thinking of using my healing spell.
You have a lot of spell slots, and you could heal yourself for a lot.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So go for it, dude.
All right, let's do it then. Let's do it up. Set that up.
Cool.
So yeah, as he reappears, and if I can see him, I want to cast heat.
Yeah, you do also, Farlan, you do also have mass cure wounds, which you've got a spell slot for.
That's what I was about to do, dude. That's literally what I'm looking at right now.
That's a good
I just
thing
saw
to
your
think
thing
of.
flash up on it.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Right, yeah, so that's that. Right, so Harrion is prepared an action.
Mhm.
It's now Farlan's turn, and then it's Lusmore's turn.
Immediately, he's gonna clasp his hands together, and so this spell covers a 30-foot radius, and it's up to 6 creatures, and there's 5 of us. So hit points equal to 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is
That'll be Wisdom, which is +4.
8. Oh, wait, what? +4.
Your spell casting modifier is Wisdom. Yeah. So it's the modifier is the +4. The actual score itself is the 18. We never use the score.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So do I roll that for everyone then?
Yeah.
Or does everyone roll their own?
But you roll it.
And then I also added D4 from my moon sickle because it says that.
You do?
So
add a D4 to any healing spell. Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
let me get my calculator out a sec.
Calculator?
Yeah.
Alright, dude.
3
Nerd.
plus
What's showing off that they own a calculator?
5 plus. It's my phone, you dick.
Someone's showing off that they own a phone.
Shut the fuck up! I'll kill you. Shut up.
I've already killed you like nearly once in this battle.
Twice you've done it nearly, so.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 16 health.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Add 16
Very
to your HP then, please, everybody.
I'll mark that spell off.
On your character
and
sheets.
then, let me just tick this box. Okay, there we go.
How many turns would you say that we've had so far in this battle? Has it been like
a lot?
6 or 7? Or more than that?
Probs.
Should we say 8? Should we say 8? I think that 8 is a fair number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Because I think at the start of this we'd only had 4, because that's how many spells had actually been marked off on the. Yeah, we've had 4 turns before we started this, and we've gone through 2. So that means that we've had 6 so far. So Blink only lasts for 10 rounds, which does mean that Blink still lasts for another 4 rounds.
Then could I use my bonus action to use Hidden Step? And
Turn
then
invisible. Yeah.
And then use my movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do.
Cool. Tick it off.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just turn you invisible for you. There you go. Can you see your character token?
I can't see anything now.
You can't see your
Everything's
character token.
invisible to me.
Right. Okay. Well, let me turn that back visible again then, and we'll go. Is there
Is there one that I can do? I don't think.
Oh, there you go. There's invisible. So there's an invisible
cool.
effect on you now. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Right. Let's have a break.
Yay.
It is Lusmore's turn next. So 10 minutes, I guess. I'm just gonna go and get a drink. I'll be back immediately. You guys can take the full 10 if you want, but I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat because Mum brought tea in as soon as we started, and I was like, oops.
Yeah. I guess.
I did want to mention as well, by the way, because no one's really been using the inspiration die, I'm going to stop it altogether. Because the thing with these things is, if you use something, then it's on me to give you a way to replenish it. But because no one's using it, there's no cause for me to ever replenish it, so there's no point in having it. Do you get what I mean? So, rather than try and push people into using inspiration, I've been giving you advantage where I've thought that it's been warranted anyway, so that you don't need to choose when you take advantage. Because that's a bit of a stingy system anyway, I think, because you only get one advantage per round, per like session, and that's a bit rough. Where I think that for certain things you should just get advantage because you did a good job. But in the same way, I give you disadvantage if you did a bad job. So you know. Yeah. So you still have advantage at the moment. You still got inspiration, I should say, Arian. It is up to you when you use it, but once you've used it, it's gone. And you won't get it back, because nobody will get it back. But you can use it on an attack roll, on saving throw, an ability check, whatever you want. But yeah, it's purely because it's supposed to be given out to people who do well with roleplay. And, well, we've had this discussion. Roleplay isn't really this group's strength, strong point. So it's not something that you're ever really likely going to get until that sort of improves. So I would say let's put that at the back door and leave it. And we'll just continue with advantage and disadvantage as I give it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Cool. While we're in this break, let me just play some of this music, and we can see together which ones of these are pretty good. So there's this one. These ones are by Incompetech, and this is like what's the word? They're like short ones, or shorter. But this one in particular of theirs, it lasts for an hour, and this one's called Ancient Winds.
Ancient Winds.
Yeah, I'm not going to play the whole thing because it'll take forever to go through them otherwise. Yeah, it's very plinky plonky, very quiet. And there's this one, which I love because it's very Disney. It's called Aquarium. but I think it sounds a lot like a fairy forest.
It reminds me of
in Harry
Anastasia.
Potter.
No, it reminds me of Anastasia.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love it. Let's move on to the next one. I could listen to that one all night. This one's pretty cool. I think this sounds like a techno pyramid. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it sounds Egyptian, but it's like a retro N64 Egyptian, or like a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
This one's called Elf Meditation.
That one gives me strong The Adventure Zone vibes.
Nice. It's called Desert of Lost Souls, that one. This one's called Elf Meditation. So just low tones. Not really a lot to it, to be honest. This one's Ethereal Relaxation. Very bing-bongy. And then this one's Foxtail Waltz Part 1 Instrumental. I like this one because it sounds a lot like the hustle and bustle of like a village market, of like lots of like fae folk of like, you know, animal descent, like squirrel folk and fox folk and, you know, that kind of thing, all just sort of gathering together, huddled under their little awnings, trading bread and fruit and stuff. I think it's really cool. This one's called Hot Pursuit. Very intense. It's like the fact that it just stays at that one like note gives me constant anxiety, and I hate it. Because it's like, I want the song to just resolve itself. This is called Leaving Home. Very good. Magic Escape Room, this one. Again, I like it, but it's not. It doesn't sound. It doesn't scream Magic Escape Room to me. This one screams like a wizard's observatory. Do you get what I mean? This is like you're going through and seeing all of these amazing trinkets and magical objects and orbs and pearls and rings and staffs, and how all of them float and do their own thing. It's very like Fantasia. It's like if there was a modern what's the word, King Arthur, you know, the original like Disney movie, the animated movie of King Arthur and like Merlin and all that. I imagine that if you went into Merlin's tower, that this would be the music playing for it. And Merlin, hands down, is one of my favourite ever mythological characters or legendary characters. I fucking love Merlin. Merlin's just, he's my jam.
Yeah, I enjoyed the TV show Merlin. Fun.
So did I, but it doesn't hold up to time, unfortunately. When you go back and watch it, it's kind of shit now.
And the last episode.
Oh yeah.
The last episode kind of sucked. Not a good finale.
We don't talk about the last episode.
No. It's like you don't talk about the final season of Scrubs. It just doesn't exist.
This is the fight music that I think I had playing last time. But it only played for me when I restarted Foundry. It didn't play for me before that. But yeah, I think it was playing for you guys the whole time. It was the whole problem with the update last time, I think. This is called Outfoxing the Fox.
Outfox.
Yeah, which is why I thought it was apt. It sounds like it's sort of got like a rhythm to it that's like a battle drum. You know, it's sort of a fight. And plus you're being attacked by a bunch of foxes, which sort of was kind of on the nose for me. And then River Flute. And then there's one more, and then we'll get back into it. Again, very peaceful. So you see, these ones are all quite peaceful. There's not really anything to them for a fight, which is why I've been using the other ones tonight. Very watery as well, makes me want to go for a piss. And then this is Wind of the Rainforest. Again, very low. Shall we go for the waltz just for a laugh? Right. So we're back in it, I think. Are we? Yeah, we're definitely back in it.
Roman just needs to finish the nuggies.
I guess you can stay on mute while you're eating. You take forever to eat, so I'm not waiting for an hour for you, dude.
I am quite jealous of those chicken nuggets, though.
I joke, but seriously, I'm not waiting an hour. Right, so it is now Lusmore's turn. Lusmore blinked across the gap. He actually blinked to the other building, which was his 10 feet of movement in blink. So he appears here. Now, Harian, this is within 60 feet of him. You can see him. You can heat metal on his weapons. What is your spell save?
My spell save. Let's check. Which one is?
I've highlighted it for you. Go to spells. It's 16.
Yeah, 16.
So yeah, heat metal, Constitution saving throw. So he has to beat a 16 with his Constitution. Is basically how that works. He gets a +1 to Constitution because I did not spec him out to have Constitution. So he got a 10 total, so he fails. So he takes the 2d8 fire damage. Please roll 2d8.
2d8. You my d8. Come on now. A 1. That's not good. And a 4. That's 5 total.
5 total. But he has dropped both of his swords now, so he can't hold on to those. And fun fact, I didn't give him any other weapon. Let me see as well. What's the Pact of the Blade thing?
Pact of the Blade.
That's 1 minute or more, so that doesn't actually affect this. Okay, well that kind of sucks for him. So he can't do anything with that. Son of a bitch. Let me see if he can fuck with you. Where is...
Well, he can try.
One reaction...
But he'll have to wine me and dine me first.
One reaction which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. No, that doesn't satisfy any of these, so he can't do it. Fuck. What can he do?
I have just messed up his entire day.
It's not a dexterity saving throw either, so he can't use evasion. Fuck!
I've messed up his day.
You really have. He can't fucking do anything. Okay. He fucking hates you. So, and he does have some abilities that he can do that don't require spell slots. So I'm gonna decide which of these he wants to do. He can't use that because he has to pick his weapon up and that's gonna hurt.
How long does it last for?
It's like a full minute, isn't it? It's 10 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. He's going to.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. He is going to cast. Okay. Suggestion. And he's going to cast it at Harian. Because he thinks that Harian is
always Harian.
Fuck. He thinks that Harian is an absolute fuck. You suggest a course of action, a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range, 30 feet. Which is this 30 feet? Let me just check. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20 feet, so we're all good.
Dang.
The suggestion must be worded in a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So give me your wisdom saving throw. I have in my mind what he's going to tell you to do.
Okay.
I want
This could be
you.
fun.
Yeah, I want you to give me a wisdom save.
Okay. What is my wisdom at? It's not good.
His
It's not good.
spell
It's a
save
1.
DC is 15.
Okay, I have a 1 to mine, so
Yeah. So you need to get a 14 or higher.
yeah. Lord Babushka, bless this die. Oh, that's cocked. Hold on. It's underneath the couch.
That doesn't count. You got to roll it again. If it goes on the floor, it doesn't count.
It's gonna pick it up.
I apologise, guys. I've taken very long on this turn because I did not know what the fuck to do.
Fuck.
12.
12. Fuck.
12. Okay, he calls over to you, Harrion, and says,
Yeah.
Oh.
"Hey, friend, just throw over your weapons for me just for a second. Thanks. Mine seem to be a little bit hot right now. You fuck."
Can he do a roll to see how shitty there is or not?
Blah 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 blah. So no.
Fuck.
Right, yeah. It is. It also ends once you have completed the task. Otherwise, it would last for 8 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's actually
well-
being quite kind. I'm being quite kind in just giving you a
Yeah.
quick thing to do.
Yeah.
So otherwise, you would have
Yeah.
8 hours of your 24 hours curse
Mm.
to have to do this with. So
Yeah.
yeah, give me your weapons now.
Counter question. Which weapon?
I'm gonna say the 2 that are in your hands. So you've still got your rapier, but the maracas he's taking off you.
Okay.
Does he know how to use the maracas?
Can he play it like I
yes,
can?
they are weapons. He can use them. He can't
Can he
attune
play
to
them?
them. He can't attune to them, and he's not going to play them. He's going to bludgeon you over the head with them. But no, he's not going to do that. But suggestion is an action, and he's all out of bonus actions, baby. Unless he does have cunning action. He is going to. Well, I guess he's about to blink. I'm going to give him a cunning action hide. So he's going to hide. But he is also going to roll for blink, and he makes it. So actually, he just blinks out of
Oh
reality.
my god, this guy.
So yeah, he disappears, and is going to move 10 feet in a direction that you don't know. And that's it. He's now got your maracas, but he's taken some damage, and you've taken up his entire turn. It is now Iris's turn.
Well, it's a good thing I took up his turn at least.
I don't know why I'm waiting for somebody to come and tell me what Iris is going to do when it's my fucking turn.
Hang on. I got you.
Yeah. Right, okay. Iris is going to prepare an action. Iris is going to come to here and trust that this is going to be within 10 feet of wherever this cunt is going to be. And Iris is going to fucking own this dude. So yeah, Iris is going to prepare a reaction to stab a bitch. And that's that. That's Iris's turn. Preparing a reaction. It is now Fabius's turn.
Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna be a giant wasp.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's medium beast. But what am I gonna do since
You can prepare an action if you want. So when he reappears from blink, you can stab him. But you
Yeah.
have to. You will have to find a point. You'll have to find a point that is within 5 feet of him because a wasp only has 5 foot reach. So you know that when he blinked, he can pick any place within 10 feet of where he was. He was on this spot here. So 10 feet could be here, 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 and so on. All the way around.
Yeah, so I'm prepared.
Yeah?
And
So you go in there?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a tiny vampire on my arm.
So you're gonna prepare. You're gonna prepare an attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Icarus's turn. What's Icarus doing?
Icarus was hoping that the guy would be invisible by now. That's what Icarus is doing.
Well, he turns visible at the start of his turn. That's how blink works. So you can prepare a reaction to attack him when he becomes visible again.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Same again then. Cool. Unless anybody has any spells that can reveal invisible people, this is really the best
Sadly, no.
action.
I feel like that's a good thing to learn in future.
Yeah. Things like fairy fire. That's the real thing. Like.
Okay, listen.
The problem is though, is that when he blinks, he doesn't turn invisible. He turns into a different plane of reality. So he's not just turning invisible. He's actually leaving this plane of reality and going to the astral plane and seeing things through the haze of a dimensional rift. That's where he's going. He's not like just turning invisible. He has that ability, but this is much stronger than that. This was a spell that he cast. That's a 3rd level spell.
So he's
yeah. Detect magic wouldn't work then?
You already know what magic is. I've just told you.
No, I know, but...
Do you mean as in, like, to try and find the direction of it?
Well, it says you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object, so I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, that's not going to work then. Right, it's Harrian's turn.
Yeah.
Harrian does no longer have his maracas. You do have your rapier.
Yes, sir.
And you can prepare to cast a spell on him if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe.
I don't think you ticked off your 2nd level spell slot when you cast.
No, I did not.
Yeah, so you've got 3 1st level spells if you want to do them, or you've got cantrips.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna cast.
Or you could give someone some healing.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was gonna maybe cast some healing word.
Okay, who are you doing it on?
I'm gonna see who in the group has terrible HP besides Farland.
I'll just need to look at OBS. Farland's got the lowest.
Yeah, then Farland, you shall take my healing word.
Thank you.
And let's see, a creature has 1d4 plus your spell casting ability, which is charisma, which is nice. So that will be d4. There's my d4 plus my charisma modifier, which is nice.
Yep.
6.
1st level spell slot for you.
Yep. 6 plus in HP.
Nice. You have 6 more HP. That was a spell. You could prepare a cantrip if you want.
What cantrips do I have?
This one?
Where art thou?
If your spell has level and it says NA, that means it's a cantrip.
All right. Yeah. Let's do some vicious mockery. Get this fucker to some lower health.
Okay, so you could just cast that now.
Yeah. Might as well see if I can find something
Oh,
here.
it has to be at a creature you can see within range. Okay, we'll just prepare it.
Yeah, prepare it.
Then he took more damage than he should have last time, but I won't give it back to him.
Yeah.
I'll be kind. So yeah, you can do that. So that's one action. It's instant and it's in the range, so 60 feet range. And you can just prepare your action to do that when you see him. You can just roll the damage now if you want.
I have a good one in mind as well from the list you sent.
Cool. Do you wanna roll the roll the damage now?
Yeah.
Just so we remember.
What is it I'm gonna roll then? It's the
1d4 psychic damage.
1d4.
Because I think everybody is just preparing actions here, so we're gonna have a whole thing to have to go through in a minute.
1d4.
Yep.
That's a 1.
Okay. I'll just mark that off now.
Yeah.
Okay. Farland's turn.
So, can you prepare to use like the entire spell?
Prepare to use the entire spell. What do you mean?
Can you use the action to prepare
a spell?
Blight?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean you don't get to use a bonus action?
You can use a bonus action, yeah.
Okay. Who's got low health now? Other than me.
So yeah, you can do that if you want. You've got Blight. You can just prepare Blight.
Yeah. Who's got low health now other than me?
I mean, I'm at 41. You're at what?
Yeah.
77.
Yeah, Harian has the lowest besides you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing I can't cast Healing Word on myself.
Let me have a look.
Because it says a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
You can see yourself.
Okay. Well, I'll cast that then. As my bonus action.
Okay.
While preparing to use Blight, so that's.
You can only use one spell per turn. You can use a spell and a cantrip. You can use as many cantrips as you want. But this is a first level spell, so if you use this, you can't use Blight.
Okay.
Do you want to use Blight or do you want to use Healing Word?
No, I want to use Blight.
Okay. Tick off the spell slot.
Yeah.
It is now Lusmore's turn. And Lusmore reappears actually in the spot that Fabius stood in. And he can't occupy the same spot as you, so he has to move up. So he is now moved to here, which means that he is now in range of Fabius, Icarus, and Iris. And yeah,
he's in range of mine too. So yeah.
Vicious mockery, yeah. So you say your insults at him, do you two want to start attacking him? And Farland, do you want to roll your thing as well?
Do you want to hear my vicious mockery?
Give me your insults, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the horror! Your battle cries sound like a dying goose.
I don't know why, but that really hurt. You know, my battle cry is one of my commanding features that I am actually quite proud of. And you're just a harsh little man. I don't like you.
Well, anyway, I don't like you, my friends.
I've got your maracas, you useless piece of shite.
Yeah, but try playing him like I can. I'll be so disappointed in you.
He doesn't do that. He lowers one of them down to his arse level and farts on it.
Oh.
That's what I think of your fucking performance, you dick.
You're gonna get it. Plus more. I swear to God, this rapier is gonna go up your ass.
Farlan, what's your DC save? What's your spell save? DC. Spell save DC? 17?
Yeah.
It's in your spells list. I've highlighted it. Yeah, so he gets a +0 to... Oh no, it's a con save, isn't it? So he gets a +1. So he gets a +1 to his constitution, and he rolled a 17. So he actually passes on the blight.
Another frick.
But I think he still takes half damage, right? Yeah, half as much on a successful
I'm
one.
looking at the wrong shit. Sorry.
Half as much on a successful one. So roll your 8d8 and we'll halve it.
Yeah.
While we're doing that, Fabius and Icarus, have you rolled your attack rolls, please?
No.
Please do that.
16.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
That just hits. He has an AC of 16. So give me your damage.
1.
1 damage total.
No. 3.
3 total.
And also he's gonna do a con saving throw.
What's he saving for?
11.
What skill is it? What saving ability?
Constitution.
Con save. Okay. So he's gonna roll his con save. He rolled an 18. What does that do?
He passed it, so he's gonna take half of poison damage. So I'm gonna roll then how much I guess he's gonna take. Yeah.
Okay.
3d6, so half.
3d6. Jesus Christ.
So he's taking 5.
5 damage. Is that halved?
Yeah, that's half.
Okay, so that's 66. Iris took her attack with her pike, and she actually hit this time. And she dealt him 11 damage, piercing damage.
Wow, he's starting to get fucked up here.
He's really getting fucked up, yeah. You don't see what his HP is, but it's dropping rapidly. Icarus, did you roll yet?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 5 to hit, so 22.
Definitely hits. Please roll damage.
Can I do my bite and claw attack? Or, like, just one?
Yeah, yeah, I think you can do both, can't you?
Yeah, because I know in like battle scenarios it's like consecutive things, so I get
that's fine.
1d.
So yeah, you'll just need to roll a second dice to see if you hit with the claw. Because I think you get both of them because one is an action and one is a bonus action. Although I suppose you can't prepare a bonus action, so you'll just do one. So it'll be the bite attack. So you get 1d10 plus 3. So just roll that because you can't prepare a bonus action.
8 plus 3, 11.
11. Fuck. Okay, this guy is now officially below half of his original HP. Farlan, what damage did you roll?
I rolled 30, so it's 15.
15. Fuck me. Okay. So wow. Okay, he's really low now.
Yeah, how do you like that, Lusmore? Huh?
He's just above a third of his HP. A third of his total HP. Right. So yeah. So that's Iris's prepared action, Fabius's, Icarus's, Farlan's, and Harry, and you did yours as well.
Yeah.
Farlan, you come out of invisibility.
Yep.
Because you attacked. Which then means...
Well, I come out of it at the end of my turn anyway, don't I? So it lasts a turn.
Yeah, but because you prepared your action to do this in front of him,
it lasts until
he sees you as you attack.
Yeah.
So that means that he can now move towards you if he chooses to.
Yeah.
He, I think he's going to... Yeah, he's going to cunning action disengage. He's going to move through his his allies' spaces and move up to here. He's then going to attack Farlan with Harrian's weapons, which is kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Always with the maracas, man.
Always with the maracas,
Always.
man. Always with the maracas, man.
I gotta get a chain on my arms for chain them to my arm.
You can't fit anywhere near me anymore, man. You got to keep them away.
Did I not stat your maracas to have a plus bonus? They should have had a plus bonus, shouldn't they? Where are your maracas?
They should not.
You should have been hitting with. You should have been hitting more often with these maracas, because I'm sure I should have given them a bonus for your spells. What bonus do they give to your spells, or do they not?
I have no clue.
Magical in nature, can we use multi-attack if used? Okay, I think we need to revisit this later. I'm not going to change them now, just on his attack, because I think that would be unfair on Farlan. But yeah, I think that they should have a magical bonus. They should have a magical bonus to them. So because he's used his bonus action to disengage, he's only going to be able to take one action, which means he can only attack with one of them. He rolled a 2. A 2 plus 2 plus his dex and his proficiency is not going to hit you. So that would have been... I mean, his proficiency bonus is plus 5, which would have been a plus 8, which is a 10. But even with a 10, I don't believe that beats a 14 plus 2. So no, he's fine. No. He's now going to roll to see if he blinks. He does not blink! For the first time, he doesn't blink. Actually, no, for the second time, he doesn't blink.
Yeah, for the second time.
Yeah, which means that it's now Iris's turn, and she is within 10 feet of this fucker, and she's going to roll.
Go on, Iris. Go on, Iris.
Stab the cunt. Right, he's got... hit 19, so that hits. She does 9 damage to this bastard, which really puts a hole in him, and he doesn't look very happy about it. It's now Fabius's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up, and then can I hover above him or something like that? Yeah, but I cannot move my character there, so I'm gonna do that.
You could go like here if you wanted.
Yeah, and sting him again.
Okay, do your attack roll. Because you're above him, you get advantage on the attack roll.
17 plus 4, so that 21.
Hits. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Three. And then he's gonna do he's need to do a saving throw again then.
He got 13 con.
Yeah, he's
What's the DC?
I'm gonna DC 11.
DC 11. So he just has to meet or beat it, which he's done. So he beat it by 2, but even if he got 11, he would have still beaten it. So that's fine. So he takes half poison damage then, I guess?
Yeah, so it was 9, so half of that, does he get 4 or 5 then?
9. It rounds down when you halve damage, so he gets 4 damage.
Yeah.
So, did you already tell me the first lot of damage? No, you didn't, did you?
Yeah, but it got 7 in total.
So 7 total damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, he's at death's door. It's now Icarus' turn.
Oh no.
I'm going to attack him once again.
You are flying, so you can come off the edge if you want to get close to him.
Yes. 5, 10.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You can also fly up. You can fly up by 5 feet if you want to get advantage on him. You might as well.
Yes.
Just do it. Yeah, see, you can get advantage. Farlan wasn't doing that because Farlan was at ground level trying to get the health effect. But on your turn, Farlan, you can go up as well. So long as you don't leave his area of attack, you can go up by like 5
I
feet.
can't do that because I'm no longer in wild shape.
Oh yeah, you're not, are you? Oh, let me take the ring
No.
off you. Oh well.
Yeah.
Fuck you then. All right, Icarus's turn.
I
then
could have gone with it, a floating cow.
Do you want to attack twice then? Because you got your bonus action again now.
Yeah.
Bite and claw.
Go. Find my claw. Dun, 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 dun. Is 16 enough to hit? I've only rolled once.
Yeah,
But I
16
can't be
is
bothered.
16 is exactly his AC. If you rolled again, it would just be to see if you crit. Your con is 2. 2 plus 8 plus your proficiency. It's a 13. Okay. So he needs to, every time you bite him, he also has to roll a constitution save to see if he turns into a werewolf.
Oh.
He won't turn on this turn, obviously, he won't turn in battle, but he will become infected with it. So you could kill him, and then you don't have that problem again. But if you leave him alive, then he will also become a werewolf in the future. So I'm going to roll that now, because you've definitely hit him with the bite. And he fails, so he's now infected with lycanthropy.
Oh dear.
So yeah, if you don't kill him permanently, then you've got a werewolf in your future. Just so you're all aware. So you attacking him then?
Yeah, my bite was 7 plus 3 on my D8, cool. So 10 damage. And I got a... Oops.
It's a D10, not a D8.
I'm rolling a D10. I don't know, I said
fine.
D8.
That's fine. So that was a 7 total, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I need to roll my 20 again to see if I claw attack.
You might kill him on this turn.
Right. It's okay, I rolled a 14. I rolled 11 and I hit him, so...
So, what was that? 11 plus 5?
No, I said I rolled a 14, but last time I rolled an 11 and I hit him, so...
Oh, I see what you mean. So 14 on the die. Okay, yeah. So you got a 19 total. Yeah, his AC is 16, so yeah, you've got him. So with the minimum with the minimum you might still leave him alive, so I still need you to roll 2d4 here.
Yeah.
This
3
big fluffy moth. 3 total, was it? Or 3 and a 4. Okay, so 10 damage. Okay. Are you going to kill him, or are you going to leave him incapacitated?
I was debating this because I felt like it was going to be my turn that he died on. And I feel like...
Let's face it, Lauren, it's always your turn that people die on.
Yeah.
The actions of Icarus is just murder everyone in the vicinity.
Yeah. Considering you're a paladin, it's supposed to be this shining light of, like a beacon of hope for people. You just murder everybody.
I'm just the beacon of hope for the sun, okay?
Hey, you made the sun. You can choose what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was going to stab him with my rapier off his ass. Oh, well.
Well, he's incapacitated if nothing else, so you can take your maracas back. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I've just clawed him down.
So if you incapacitate him, he is now a werewolf, which is one thing.
No, I said I killed him.
You killed him? Okay, great. Yeah. So he's fucking dead. So describe the kill, please.
I just like... I'm very angry that he's hurt everyone so much, so I'm just like, claw.
Okay. So as you bite down into him and infect him with lycanthropy, before he even gets a chance to see what's actually happened and feel the cursed blood flow through him, he then gets completely felled by this monstrous clawing attack from the giant moth above him. And his final moments are spent surrounded by those people that he was sent here to attack and kill. Farlan, as you see this guy collapse in a heap on the ground, you do think that you catch just the slightest glimmer in his eye of disappointment and like a failure to his clan and his faith, as he collapses into a heap of bones and fur in a mess of blood. The fight is now over. You are out of initiative order. And as you look down upon these fallen foes, you feel in your bones that we've got about 20 minutes left of the session. So you got plenty of time. I didn't know how to word that in fantasy terms. But yeah, you got about 20 minutes left before the session's over. So yeah, we've this is the good thing about recording this when the session starts, is that I get a timer. Yeah, so because otherwise I'd be finishing it now. But no, we started 10 minutes late and we get a 10-minute break, so that lengthens it. So yeah, we've got about until about 20 past. So
yeah,
do what you want to do with these incapacitated guys.
Would you turn the music down, bro?
You want to turn the music down?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right.
What do you think we should do with these two?
That one's
we should
called
interrogate.
Battle Requiem. That one's supposed to be like the end of a battle.
It's very suitable. Very suitable.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. It was just loud.
I'll turn it down to half of what it was. There you go.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. What did you say, Lauren? What are you doing?
Tie them up.
Tie them
Yeah,
up.
tie them up. That's
You
a
do
good
have
them
ropes.
up, maybe
You can rope them up if you want. Yeah. So
yeah,
we'll give them
maybe we should interrogate them and ask them why the hell they went so violent for you having Stramata with you. I mean, do they even have a claim to a deity in that way? I mean, if Stramata was a deity to them, then why the hell would they try to claim her?
And surely if she was like a deity, she could escape your feeble grasp.
Exactly, but I mean, like, why would they try and take her?
There's none of these things are like, none of the effects on here say restrained, so I can't put restrained here.
No.
Oh, there's one. Got it.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm also gonna take back my maracas.
Yeah, get your maracas back off his body.
Yep.
Right. So
by the way,
guys
is
are
his
prone
weapon
on the roof.
still on the ground? Is his weapon still on the ground?
His weapons are, yeah.
I'm fucking taking those.
It's a blind man's cane that splits into two.
Yeah, I'm fucking taking that.
Can we put anything else on him?
Yeah, you can look through his stuff if you want.
Yeah, I'm also gonna poke him in the ass with my blade, my rapier.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm instead,
While you do you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the blindfold that I had taken off before, like, I disguised myself, and use it as I kneel down and gently wipe at his wounds, because I kind of feel that this, while it was against me, didn't necessarily have to happen in this way. I think sometimes people get very passionate about things, and while we might not understand why they wanted this to happen and why they wanted Stramata, clearly they thought it was a worthy enough cause to fight for and, well, die for. I can't claim to fully understand that, but I don't think it necessarily should have ended this way.
All true. All very true.
These two guys start to drearily cough awake. They're like sort of sputtering up blood. They look around, they look at themselves and each other. They see that they're bloodied and beaten and fallen. They see that the scattered remains of those around them are fallen as well. They don't really have enough time to take in the fact that one of them ran away and left the battle completely. but they do see the leader of them, the one who organised all of this, lying right next to them, dead. And there is a look of defeat, there is a look of surrender, there is a look of hopelessness that crosses their faces. And they sort of lose whatever energy, whatever vigor they might have had in their body, in their tone, in their posture, as they might have had while lying here. And they just lie with a vacant stare, each of them. They're awake, and they are yours to question if you will.
Well,
Why? Stramata is a god to you, and I want to understand that, because I can understand her right now, as much as you probably won't believe that, but I'm being entirely sincere when I say I can understand what she says and she can understand me. She has no idea why you'd worship her, just I guess as I don't understand why people would be worshipping us.
I have no idea!
Yeah, she says she has no idea, mate. I don't know if she wants to understand.
I love how you're playing down to everybody. Nobody else can understand this, but to Farlan, you're just like being deafened every time she says something. Yeah. And to everybody else, it seems like you're just having a one-sided conversation. It's like getting your ears blasted every time. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're listening to you.
I don't think at this point he's looked up from where he's wiping at the wounds yet. I don't think he's looked over. I think he's heard that they've, come to. I don't think that he's stopped doing what he's doing, though.
Okay. So you're asking them these questions as you wipe?
Yeah.
And are you wiping the assassin or these guys?
Well, the assassin, because I don't know if these guys want me anywhere near them right now.
Like you're trying to clean up his body, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a loaded question, all of you. Do you consider this character to be more of a character than an NPC? Because an NPC traditionally does not roll death saving throws.
Me personally, I think he's more of a character than an NPC, given that he's the leader of them. Okay. And had an interaction.
Does anybody else disagree with that? Does anybody else find him to just be an enemy? Or do you consider him to be more of a character than that? I will honor whatever you choose.
I agree. It's more of a character.
I feel like we spend too much time with him to just be an NPC.
Yeah.
I think the other ones, like the one we're questioning, they are NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying that these guys are just basic lackey enemies, but Lustmore is the dude is more of a... Okay, that's fine. So it's a good job because it has definitely been more than 18 seconds, and I did roll his death saves before we had this conversation, which is why it's a loaded conversation, because there's no way that he would have not been rolling them if you'd wanted him to in that time. He actually passed on his first one. He got a nat 20. And on a death saving throw on a nat 20, it means that you turn up at the start of that turn and you have 1 HP. So he is now stood in front of you, having gotten up from where he was. He looks incredibly beaten, and the effects on his swords have gone. Because they were only effects there because he's a warlock. They weren't particularly special, apart from the fact that they were a cane that could split in half. But Harrion, you've taken those because he was definitely incapacitated for that. So he is weaponless, and he is armorless, and he is on the ground in front of you, just at 1 HP.
I mean, I'm just gonna ask why, Lusmore, why did you just decide to do this? We weren't intending to hurt you. We trusted you, and you literally stabbed one of us in the back. And I see you have a motivation for it, but we don't understand it. We really can't see the fact that why would you take a deity that seemingly seems well and happy? Why would you have any claim to her?
We have worshipped her for as long as our people have been people. Why do you have more of a claim than we do? An entire society of fox folk, all of whom worship her. And you, what? You carry her around like a pet. She looks malnourished. She said it herself before that she wanted something to eat. How long have you been mistreating this goddess? She belongs with us, her people. Who are you to her?
But you didn't ask her. You just tried to kidnap her.
I am not here to make decisions of my own volition. I am a member of the Cour de Fleur. And as a member of the Cour de Fleur, all Lusmore must follow the actions and the commands of our head of our order. And I am by far not the head of our order. If you thought that this was a difficult battle, you don't know what's to come.
Well, we never wanted this to be a battle. We trusted you. We wanted your help. And you betrayed us. And we defended ourselves.
Little man, you should never trust a fox.
But that's the point. I have trusted a fox. I trust Jamata and I trust her judgment because she's my friend and my family. I found her when she was on death's door and I made sure that that did not happen to her. Sure, she may look malnourished, but we were all malnourished. None of us were eating. I'd understand you if we were all eating all the time and she wasn't, but none of us were. I would never put her in any sort of situation where she would purposefully be dying. I would rather die than her die.
Give me a persuasion check.
We can all vouch for that.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see if it beats his insight.
Nat fucking 20.
Nat 20, bitch! He only got a 9 on his insight, but that still gives him a 19 insight. He has a plus 10 to his insight.
Dang.
Alright, your persuasion, you know, it's pretty fucking good. He has to bow a head to you. Look, I don't know where you're even from. I don't know how you found yourself in this area. I am led and have been led my entire life by all of my senses. And my nose tells me that you don't smell of the Fey realm. None of yous do. Nor does our goddess. And whether you've been thrust upon this role of looking after our goddess or not, she's still our goddess. And we would have it seen that she would be returned to us so that we could give her the worship that she deserves. Tell me true. Who are you to her? Who are you? I don't care about the circumstances of how you found her. Who are you?
Does that mean in terms of like who Fallen is or who Fallen was?
I think that you can interpret that however you want to. You could give me an insight roll if you wanted.
Yeah.
And that 20 persuasion isn't going to persuade him that you're a god based on what you said.
No.
But you could give me an insight to see what he means by it.
17 plus 4.
17 plus 4 will definitely do it. He wants to know the nature of you as a person. How did you, as a mortal being, come to be in the possession of a goddess and there be no imbalance to the world order? Why are you so special? What makes you normal in this environment? Why is it that you get to have the goddess and nobody else can? He wants to know why you're so special. You could take that as meaning, are you a god? You could tell him that. That might help. But you'd have to be able to persuade him of that. With a nat 20 persuasion on the last check, you didn't say anything about being a god on the last one, but I would say that with the nat 20 that you get advantage on your next roll. So if you want to tell him something now, then you'll get an advantage on it. But you need to say it well.
Yeah, give me 1 second to look at my notes very quickly.
Yep.
Okay. Do. It's Veles, right?
Veles, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where we just came from, we were in the Museum of Life, which is a place that shows you everything in your past lives. My life has always crossed with Stramata's. No matter what has happened, she has always been there in each of these lives. The reason we have these lives is because we are gods. And in each of these lives, I have done my best from what I can see and from what I know, at least from this life, to keep her alive and at my side. I don't claim to know everything about who I once was. I can only tell you who I am now. And who I am now is someone who cares deeply for her above everything. And while I never may have worshipped her as a god because I didn't know she was one, just as I didn't know I was one, I still worship the ground she walks on.
Okay, give me a persuasion check with advantage. I will ask this as well. Is anybody else adding to any of this? Because you all have a say in this. It's not
all I can say is
Farland that's being affected by this.
Yeah. I mean, ever since we all came together as a party, and we don't even know what to call ourselves, but we've all become friends, but there's nothing as the close bond between Farland and Stramata that it's untouchable, it's unachievable. There's something deeper within that relationship that goes beyond anything I've ever seen before. And yeah, it's just so incredible to see that every day Farland cares for Stramata and Stramata cares for Farland in ways that is just inspiring.
Anybody else adding to that? Icarus, are you saying anything about your godhood? Fabius, the same. I think Farland say I'm Veles? Did you say that in any of that?
I think so.
Okay. So, Icarus or Harrion or Fabius, are any of you saying who you are as gods? As part of this role?
Yeah, I can say that too.
Okay. So,
although I have forgotten
if you've forgotten the name, Harrion, your name is Aindret. The AE in that is it's AE as the one character. So AENDRET. So Aindret. Yeah, Aindret, one word. The god of change and transition, movement, travel, seasons. Fabius, you are Kotar. KO'Tar. The god creator of the soul of animals, people, and monsters. Icarus, you are Benelos. Benelos. The god creator of the sun and the moon, life, joy, and energy, rather. Life, joy, and energy. And Farlan, of course, is Veles, god of the world and the underworld, earth, sea, sky, and plants. That's who y'all are.
Can I add that to my name on my character sheet?
If you like, you could write it in notes underneath if you want. Just don't.
Oh,
whatever you do, don't resize those motherfucking boxes, or I'll be on your ass.
You fuck.
So yeah, we've got like a few minutes left of this session. What are you all saying to this guy?
Well, I'm giving him my identity and the words that I just spoke about the true bond between Stramata and Farlan.
Cool. Anyone else?
I'm going to give a speech about the bond between Stramata and Farlan.
Copycat.
Yeah.
Are you saying
this
that
is
you're?
What we've been thinking of, okay?
Are you saying that you're Benelos as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as Farlan stated previously, we were all in the Hall of Memories, and I found out I used to be Benelos, which is very fitting because the sun. Okay, I love the sun, and I created the sun. It's great. I love the sun more than anything in the world, and I thought no one could love the sun like I loved the sun, but I think Farlan loves Stramata more than I love the sun, and it's a very hard thing to do because I love the sun a lot. Even though I don't love the sun anymore, I love the sun people because the sun is a lamp. Also, every turn, Farlan has always thought of Stramata first. So, they're very good friends, and Stramata seems happy.
Just that was fucking fantastic. That was brilliant. That was actually a really, really persuasive thing, but also very fucking funny.
So good, Lauren.
So fucking funny. I think that let me have a look at your character sheet.
On the wing.
You already have proficiency in persuasion, Icarus. For that, I'm going to give you expertise in persuasion. Because that's some real fucking amazing shit. That's just brilliant. You get expertise in it.
So good.
Which brings your persuasion bonus from a +6 to a +9.
Oh my god.
Fucking brilliant. That was just fucking brilliant. Fabius, are you saying anything?
I'm thinking everything has been said. So I'm tired, so I'm just gonna say
Are you still a wasp?
I'm still a wasp.
You're still a wasp. So you just say all of this in like buzzes and hums.
Yeah. I'm telling about who I am and agreeing in waspy.
Yeah, okay. So nobody understands the word that you say, but Iris seeing all of the conversation going down says, it is true, sir. Also, the wasp freak is also Kotar, the god of the soul. Although you wouldn't believe it to see this.
Yeah, the wasp is like man-sized, so it's kind of...
Yeah, it's a giant wasp. Let's not put this down as just being a wasp. It's a giant wasp. It's fucking huge. It's a medium-sized beast, which means that it's like 6 feet tall. It's a fucking enormous wasp. So, what rolls did you get then, Farlan, for your persuasion?
So the first one I got was a 12.
Okay.
And then the second one I got was a 18.
Okay. You have a +0 to your persuasion.
I do.
I will grant you proficiency in your persuasion because of your nat 20 and because of how persuasive you are in your arguments. So you will now have proficiency. So you get a +4 to that, which means that you get a 22 total.
But since we all are talking about it, counts everyone else as like a helping action for that? Or
A help action gives you advantage, and Farlan already had advantage. You can't stack
Yeah.
advantages. Otherwise, you'd just be rolling like 8 d20 for one check, and that's not cool.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, nuts. He's going to roll insight. He rolled a 10, but it's 10 plus 10, and you got a 22. So you beat out his insight. So, am I given to understand that you each believe yourselves to be the ancient gods? You.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right.
All of you. And I am to believe that the only reason that Stramata is with you, as you call her. By the way, take that rotten name out of your fucking mouth. Her name is not Stramata, and it will never be Stramata. If I am to believe this, that you are all gods, then I think that perhaps the Cour de Fleur needs to hear about it. I won't trouble you anymore. I will... Wait a second. And he turns around and sees... I assume... Icarus, have you changed back from your behemoth form at this point? Icarus?
That was a yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. He sees Smother and Spark. He sees you holding this enormous god hammer, and you see a glimmer of something in his eye, as if he's seen something of that nature before. And he's... Oh. Well, then I suppose... Yes, the Order should hear about this. I will give you my word that I'm not going to trouble you to take our lady, the fox deity, not Stramata, for fuck's sake. I won't trouble you for Stramata.
What
But
do you
I'm
call it?
also not going to let you trouble me. And he casts invisibility on himself and disappears.
Oh, well, never mind. That was
Well, maybe we forgot to mention he's now going to be a werewolf, right?
Yep.
He said he's not going to trouble us, though, so I guess that's kind of
It's on his character sheet, baby.
Well, he doesn't know that,
yeah.
does
Just
he?
like gets to the Fae Kingdom. Like, I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
Murders
That's
all
why
of
all the doors are unlocked because they all trust each other and he just fucking
Whoopsie. As you each say that, two figures appear behind you on the rooftop. They are about a foot tall each. They are little pixies. One of them is dressed all in armor that looks like a beetle carapace fashioned into armor, like a shield and a spear. Big beetle wings and a big beetle sort of antennae. with a very serious look on their face. The one next to them appears to be dishevelled and rotten and sort of like a butterfly winged pixie with beautiful horns that used to be beautiful, but is completely like decayed and rotten and sort of dripping with something. And the beetle looking one approaches you, flitting on their wings, with the other sort of tucking in behind shyly. And the beetle one says to you, "Did I just hear that you are the gods?"
Guys, I'm not taking this one after what happened last time I said about who people
Um,
were.
Are you the gods? Tell me true. Oh, that was a brilliant sight that I saw. I do love to see you in action. Oh, tell me, are you the gods?
We'll only guess if you stop doing that.
Oh, I can't. I'm so sorry. This is who I am.
We'll just leave
Wow.
if you
The
carry
one
on
next,
doing that.
the one
You're
next
making
to them,
everyone uncomfortable.
the butterfly pixie next to them, sort of looks over at you, Icarus, and gives you a very sort of piercing gaze. Just
surely you're not comfortable with
glaring
this.
you down. And the beetle one, grinning still. I think that perhaps if what you said was true, then you may want to speak with our master.
Yeah. I mean, who's your master?
We try not to speak his name around here because he is wanted for terrible crimes.
Does his name begin with a G?
Yes! Oh, you know him!
Oh,
His
yes.
name is Gravar. Yes. She points, sort of gestures towards the quiet one next to her and says, "This is silence, and I am sorrow. Pleased to meet your acquaintance."
It is great to meet you too. You seem very happy.
Oh, yes. It is not my sorrow which is the cause of my name. It is the sorrow which I bring anybody who tries to fuck with us. She looks at Icarus very piercingly now. She hasn't looked at you up to this point, Icarus, but now she gives you a very pointed look. As if like, if you want to bring it, I will fuck you up. But then that look sort of, as it just briefly glinted across her eye, she immediately like gets it back, and it's like it's almost like there's a glamour over her that's like, that's what's making her appear to be so happy, is that she has some magical effect like the pixies do to try and make herself appear something different outwardly. Well, she just gave you a brief glimpse at her true nature, Icarus, and she was not very happy with what you said. And that's where we are.
I have a great response in next time. Nice.
Try to remember.
Yeah, I will.
Say it now if you want.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay, let's hope that you remember it next week.
Oh, this is not gonna be forgotten easily by me, so
okay.
Don't you worry.
So, Silence and Sorrow have introduced themselves. You have defeated the Lusmore. You've given them your reasoning, and you have had an open discussion in the middle of the Fey realm about the fact that you are gods. We will find out next time if that has any sort of ramifications to an open conversation about being gods. And
On a rooftop.
on a rooftop that's only 25 feet up, mind you. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. But that's the end of this session.
How much is 25 feet in meters?
Thank you very much.